So ability wise, I've always been able, right? I've always been someone people look at, and I've always been a bit odd and, on the edge and all of that sort of stuff. But I've always been able to stand my own corner. And I went out this week and I found myself tripping down on the high street, and nobody came.
Yeah.
And and I don't think that's just me. I think if I'd been an older person, I'm not quite old enough. If I'd been an older person, they might have done.
Yes.
But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe society just has stopped doing that. But I also feel quite vulnerable because
Yeah.
I know, I look around and I've been talking to patient groups and, and that sort of stuff. And because I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that, my balance is going to go, and I'm having problems finding words. Not all the time, but it just makes me less able to, and I'm just worried about what's going to happen because of that.
Mm.
I've had to fight all my life.
Yeah.
And what happens if I can't?
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
It's understandable. It's daunting, right?
mm,
You-
I mean, thinking of your diagram, I really liked your diagram. But I like visual stuff, so that's really helpful. But I guess it fits in with culture, doesn't it? Because I have lots of cultures because of different groups.
Yeah.
With my
Yeah.
friends, it's one culture, and I'm accepted. But then am I going to be accepted when bits start falling off me? Because that's how it feels at the moment.
Right.
What happens when, I have a partner, but will I still have a partner when stuff doesn't work?
Yes. Yeah. I think they're understandable fears, Sophie. I think most people would go through those fears. Do you think they're rational fears? Knowing your friends, do you think they would walk away from you if you were poorly?
Some of them,
Mm.
some of them. I mean, I've got a sister who I've made, re-established contact with, and
Mm.
that feels like it's going in a good direction. But she's 200 miles away. It's not that constant. That immediate
Yeah.
support. You know, what if I can't get to the events, or what if I can't, take part in stuff? Will people still remember?
Yeah. So the fear of being isolated with it.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah, worked really
And
hard
or
not to be, but I know that it's been work, and I
mm.
don't know whether I'm going to be able to keep doing that.
Yeah. And your identity's tied up in all of that stuff too, right?
Yeah, I'm a fighter.
Mm.
I'm an
Yeah.
I'm an activist. I go out there and I shout.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully somebody listens every now and again. Usually they don't, but
Mm.
you know.